Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, this is Bunner69, and we're going to be going over a little bit of a guide to the rocket launchers here today. But before we start, Warzone went ahead and did a little thingy where you could get a little bit of a recap, kind of your stuff in the previous Warzone, stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and play that video clip first, but if you guys would like to go see where you can get your own video clip of that, go ahead and click the link down in the description. And by the way, at the end it says that I only have one win, and I'm pretty sure I posted even more than one win here on this YouTube channel, so like that's just not true. I don't know why it only shows one win, but that's whatever. Anyways, go ahead and enjoy that little video here.
Let's do this.
And now I'll rise above you.
You ready for a gunfight?
Alright, now that that's over, let's go ahead and hop into the rocket launcher guide. This is going to be my personal take on all of the stuff for rocket launchers, stuff like that, and yeah, just kind of how I feel the best way to rank up rocket launchers, so on and so forth, stuff like that is to do. But anyways, let's go ahead and hop right into that. So first off, when you start using the rocket launchers, I would recommend just ranking up, getting level 55, using other weapons, stuff like that, until you have all the rocket launchers unlocked. So that way you can kind of just work through them at your own pace, and you don't have to worry about having to rank up more to unlock more of them, so on and so forth, you know. That's all just a big hassle. So just getting them all unlocked right away is the best way to get that done. Now, if you want to go ahead and get started with the hardest of the rocket launchers, you're going to probably want to start with the Joker. Now, why the Joker, you may ask? It's just because it's going to be the one that's going to take you the longest to level up, honestly. The Pila, the Strela, and the RPG are all really easy to get kills with, stuff like that. Also, at least the Pila is really easy to get, you know, kill streak kills with, stuff like that, because you just aim up at it, you lock on, and then bam, you shoot, and usually it's dead. You know, that's it's pretty self-explanatory. But the Joker, you know, you have to hold down click while aiming in to start locking onto an area, and then it'll fire the missile eventually. It'll come back down, and hopefully you'll be able to get a kill with it. You know, you won't always get a kill with it, so on and so forth, but another way to kind of get XP for this, and I don't think I have a clip of it with the rocket launcher, so I'm just going to show this clip from the stream that I just kind of finished up the day before this video. And you'll see if you take a decoy grenade and you throw it into a crowd of people, and say one of them dies, or, you know, just multiple enemies are hearing it, so on and so forth, you'll actually get XP for your weapon from those decoy grenades. So I highly recommend running a decoy grenade. It'll actually give you 2 of them instead of 1, and then just, you know, every time you spawn, pull out the Joker, just start launching them across the map into places where people are sitting, stuff like that. And then you'll just get free XP for having those out there and, you know, having the Joker in your hand when you get the XP. So that's one way to definitely help you rank it up. But that goes for any rocket launcher, by the way. You know, it goes for any weapon in the game, as a matter of fact. You just throw the decoy grenades and you're going to be getting XP for that. But with the Joker, what I found is like Las Almas, going to the middle in a free-for-all match or something like that. Just lock on the ends or in the middle somewhere. It'll launch the rocket, it'll come back down. If somebody's near enough to it, it'll kill them. If not, then, well, oh well. But it's not too terribly difficult to get kills with, so long as you are able to sit there long enough to lock onto an area and fire it. Now, as for modes and stuff like that, there's 3 modes I would recommend. My number 1 recommendation for modes for leveling up the rocket launchers is going to be free-for-all. Because you go into a free-for-all match, everybody's doing their own separate thing, and a lot of the times you'll find people who are in a gunfight, you can get right behind them, you can just shoot the rocket right into their back, kill them. Or if you're just running around, especially with the RPG, you can just aim at the ground, shoot. You know, sometimes you'll kill yourself, but you're just leveling up the weapons, so I mean, it really doesn't matter if you kill yourself or not. And you only have 2 bullets anyways, so usually my tactic was run in, shoot somebody with the rocket launcher, reload it, run into the next area, and then shoot it again, so that way it kills myself with the enemy that I was trying to kill, so I can just instantly respawn. I don't have to go try to get somebody to kill me, something like that. And I'm sure you guys noticed that in the video I uploaded the other day of me running around in free-for-all with the rocket launcher. I think I was using the Strela P at that point. Is second kill, I would just tend to kill myself, and I found that was probably the quickest way to level up everything but the Joker. The Joker is just kind of use it where you can, and that's why these next 2 game modes, which are going to be hard point, because, you know, a lot of the hard points are out in the open, so if you can get a good lock on a hard point that the enemies are holding, it'll come down, it'll give you 3-4 kills with the Joker, you know, stuff like that. And then lastly, and I think this one makes sense, along with the last one being hard point, is not capture the flag, sorry, domination. Domination, you know, you got the 3 flags, you can just hold it down, get that lock on the flag area, have it go up, have it come back down, and hopefully you'll get a few kills, stuff like that. And that'll help you out with that. Now, for the rocket launchers, you do have to level them up pretty much all the way to their max level before you actually unlock the one single camo that you have to unlock before you can get gold. So, the one single camo that you have to unlock before you can get gold is 40 kills on each of the rocket launchers. That's not too bad. The RPG, the Strela, are definitely the easiest to get those done with. You know, you can get 40 kills with those in a free-for-all match in like 2 games. So those ones really aren't too much of an issue. The Joker's going to take you a bit longer. Again, I'd highly recommend Hardpoint or Domination if you want to go and get those Joker kills done the easiest, because there's objective points that the enemies are going to be trying to hold, and therefore you can kind of get the kills a little bit easier. But free-for-all still works with the Joker. And then the Pila, still free-for-all for me on that one, just because, you know, you can catch people off guard. It gives you the time to actually fully aim in and then shoot it, but it's pretty much the same as the Strela P, and not as quick as the RPG or the Strela P, but it's still pretty much the same as the Strela P. You know, you just aim in, shoot, and then bam, get a kill, you move on. But yeah, so that's kind of my recommendation for leveling those up and getting that first camo unlocked. Now, after you unlock that camo, the next camo is going to be gold. Gold camo challenge is 2 kills without dying, and I believe it's 10 times on all of the rocket launchers. I could be mistaken. I think maybe the Joker was a few more. Maybe that one was 20 or 25 times. So pretty much for that one, same thing, you know. RPG is real easy, you know. Hop into a free-for-all match, you should be able to get 2 kills without dying 10 times in like 2, maybe 3 matches, you know. That was pretty easy. Same thing with the Strela, same thing with the Pila. And then the Joker, definitely, again, just hard point, you know. Go in there, find where the hard point's going, wait for the enemies to get onto it, and then launch it. You know, you'll get double kills real easy that way. And double kills will give you that 2 kills without dying. And then sometimes even you know, you might be able to get a quad kill or 2 double kills if you keep launching it onto the hard points and stuff like that, or at least if you get into a lobby where the enemies are avidly playing the hard point, because, you know, sometimes they're not, you know. So that's just kind of my recommendation there for those. And then last but not least, and this one was the one that took me the longest amount of time, is platinum camo. So after you finish getting gold unlocked for each of the rocket launchers, you're going to unlock the platinum camo challenge. You need to complete the platinum camo challenge on each of the 4 rocket launchers to unlock platinum for each of the 4 rocket launchers. But this one is getting, well, I guess it varies depending on the rocket launcher, but it's getting kill streak kills, equipment kills, and I believe there's one more in that category there, but those are the main 2 that you're going to be getting. So the equipment kills, by the way, do not count field upgrades. Field upgrades do not count as equipment. I did find that out through trial and error, just trying to shoot them, seeing if it counted, so on and so forth. Nothing at all. So if you see an ammo box on the ground, it's not going to count. If you see the little exploding mines, that's that one field upgrade. Yeah, not going to count as anything. So I would say don't even bother wasting your time on those. But the ones that you do want to look out for at least are the claymores and the bouncing betties. Those both are counted as equipment. So if you see a claymore or bouncing betty or even a shock mine on the ground, go ahead, shoot it with your rocket launcher real quick, and that'll get one of those done and out of the way for you. Now for the Joker and the Pila, the easiest way to get these done is just shoot UAVs down. Just sit there all game shooting UAVs down. Hell, go into Invasion or what's the other one? The other one that's like Invasion, Ground War. That's what it's called. Sorry, I just blinked for a minute there. But Invasion or Ground War, you're gonna get a lot of kill streaks being called in on those maps. So you can go ahead and just sit there, and within like probably 2 matches of that, you'll have those camos completed for the Joker and the Pila. The RPG is a little bit harder. If you're unable to, you know, just shoot bouncing betties, claymores, stuff like that, I highly recommend just shooting down the counter UAVs when they come in. Counter UAVs are pretty easy to shoot down with the RPG. You can't really shoot down the UAVs. I mean, you can if you get really lucky, but I don't have a way to tell you how to shoot down those UAVs with that. I think out of the 70, 80 tries shooting down a UAV, I only managed to shoot down 1, I believe. And that one that I shot down, I didn't even get to see it get shot down because I was killed before the rocket was even halfway to the actual UAV. So, not really sure how to aim with those with the rocket launcher. I haven't really seen any guides on how to use the rocket launcher in that way. Or not the rocket launcher, the RPG. Sorry about that. In that way, but I would not recommend going for UAVs with the RPG. Definitely just the counter UAVs. VTOL jets are another good one. Chopper gunners, attack helicopters. Or another one that I've been seeing more recently is the sentry turrets. If you see a sentry turret on the ground, shoot it. Any of those kill streaks like that, you can go and shoot them. Bam, you get those completed in no time. So for the platinum camo, I do believe the RPG and the Joker were both 10 of the kill streaks or equipment. And then the Pila was 15, I believe. So that one took me like 1 game of Invasion, then I just hopped into a free-for-all to get the last, I believe, like 2 or 3 UAVs I had to shoot down with that one. So that one wasn't hard either. And then lastly is the Strela P. The Strela P was a little bit more difficult. Now, like I said, RPG, Joker were 10, the Pila was 15. Now the Strela P was 25 of these. So the best way to get the Strela P camo is, you know, same thing as the RPG. You know, go for bouncing betties, go for claymores, go for the easy ones like the VTOL jets, the chopper gunners, the attack helicopters, you know, counter UAVs. Counter UAVs can be a little bit tricky because when you shoot the Strela P, it actually aims a little bit under the main center point. So when you're trying to shoot down a counter UAV, you do have to aim just slightly above it in order to properly hit it with the Strela P. But I'm going to tell you how to shoot down those UAVs. Now you're probably wondering, well, I tried shooting down these UAVs 100 times with the Strela P and I haven't hit anything. Well, I'm going to tell you how to do it. I looked up 2 whole separate videos on how to do this. Even read a comment that literally spelled it out for me how to do it, and it was still super confusing. So I feel like the best way to explain how to shoot down a UAV with the Strela P is to show you this clip here.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Now in those 2 clips, you saw me shoot down UAVs without any problem with the Strela P, right? So, I'm going to draw you up this little diagram here. I'm going to put it on screen. It's going to be in Photoshop. Basically, what you're looking at is the Strela P, aimed on sight thing. And in there, you'll see 4 lines of like little dots that come off of the main dot in the center downwards. And each one gets progressively bigger. It's making kind of like a triangle, which is what I've highlighted with these red lines here. And basically what you want to do is you want to aim so that way the UAV is coming in from the left side of your sight. And you want the UAV to be in between the 2nd and 3rd row of dots in that triangle. So here's a picture with both of those lines drawn. And you want it to be about right here where I'm putting this arrow. So you want it so that way the UAV is coming in, and as soon as it hits the edge of that triangle line there, right where that arrow is pointing, that's when you want to shoot. You want to shoot right then, and then bam, you're going to hit the UAV. So I'll show you these 2 clips again of me shooting down the UAVs here. And then you should have a little bit more of an understanding about how to do it. It is a little bit tricky. It's going to take you a few games to kind of nail down the precise timing of it. But once you get it, I guarantee you get in those 25, kill streak, shoot down, kills, whatever. It's going to be a lot easier once you know how to shoot down the UAVs, because UAVs are the most commonly called in thing. And, it's not too terribly difficult once you get the, process down of just, okay, shoot, bam, it's gone. So yeah, enjoy these 2 clips, and then we'll go ahead into the wrap up here.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Alright, now that you've seen those 2 clips again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this was very helpful. I hope the diagram with the Strela was very informative and really helps you shoot down those UAVs a little bit better, because I know it was really confusing for me, and it took me a lot of trial and error to get that one down. And seeing that one was 25 kills or 25 kill streak shoot down, that's a lot. It's a lot. I don't know why that one is the one with the most on it. I feel like the Pila should have been the one with the most on it, but I digress. I finished platinum on all of my launchers now, so I hope that this guide can help you guys finish platinum on all of your launchers. I'll let you guys know when I get to the polyatomic and the Orion camos, because I'm not anywhere near there with those yet. But as for my progress on the camos right now, I'm working through the marksman rifles right now. I finished the first 3 at the time of recording this voiceover. The 4th one is almost done. I also got the Lockman 762 fully gold, because I had to get that gold in order to get the Lockman or the LMS unlocked. So I just went ahead, got that one gold, and now I have pretty much most of the marksman rifles gold. I'm going to finishing up the LMS here in no time. I think I only have the gold camo left, so that's not going to be too difficult. And then I will only have the 2 last marksman rifles left, and then I think I'm going to be moving on to snipers after that. So I'll be bringing out more of a guide on the marksman rifles and snipers after I finish those up, so I can kind of explain how I did those and my best takes on what I thought was the best process for getting those ones done. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video again. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for all the support over the last few days. It's been insane. I hope you guys are actually enjoying my videos and everything like that. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Till then, Butter69 is out.